Minecraft Pixelmon is a modified version of Minecraft that adds the creatures from the epic Pokemon universe into the game. And in this video, I'll be taking you on my journey through 200 days in Pixelmon. The server I'm going to be playing on is play.pokesaga.org, and make sure when you join the server to run over to the Galaxy realm and click this to join me. In the description below is a tutorial that you can use to learn how to come and play with me on the server. If you missed the first 100 days, then be sure to go check that video out in the description below or by clicking up here. But to make things more difficult, I'm doing the famous Nuzlocke challenge. These are my rules. If one of your Pokemon faints, then that Pokemon is considered dead and is gone forever. You can only catch the first wild Pokemon you see in each biome. If that first wild Pokemon faints or flees the scene, you do not gain an additional shot. Trainers must give a nickname to all of their Pokemon to form a stronger emotional bond. And finally, trainers may only use Pokemon they captured themselves. So that means trading is not allowed unless it's needed to evolve one of my Pokemon. And with those rules in mind, these are the goals I'll be attempting to complete. Catch 200 Pokemon. Level up 6 new Pokemon to 100. Complete a medium Poke Hunt, which is going to be very hard on Nuzlocke. Catch a shiny Pokemon. Catch a legendary Pokemon. And finally, the toughest of them all, defeat 5 gym leaders. This video took me a lot of time to make, so if you do enjoy it at any point, then be sure to smash that like button. Also subscribe and click the notification bell if you're new here. And without further ado, let's resume our journey. So our journey begins once again. We're here on day 101, and it's time to begin our journey to 200 days. I had to throw down my 1-2 pinch. It is time to explore everything that is new around /warp grape. And if you haven't already built with all of these awesome houses, you can come here anytime. All you have to do is do /warp grape, and you can come and build along with all of these other epic houses. So come and play some Pixelmon with me here on the Galaxy realm. I hope more of you do come on and come and play with me. I'm on the server quite a bit, so I hope to see some of you there. And those of you who haven't been on for a minute, make sure you log back in. There's some cobwebs growing on your house. Right next to my house was this epic floating island, which is actually called Angel Island. This was made by DumDummer22. This is a mystical island that is controlled by the 7 chaos powers, the powers that are enriched by the heart. The controller is the one who unifies the chaos. Okay, this sounds really crazy. I'm not sure about this, but maybe one day we will have to activate this controller once I can figure it out. They have these chaos emeralds, and there is a nice gift for me in the center of the island. Thank you very much, DumDummer. They even have this cool Pokemon right here. Comment down below if you know what Pokemon this is in the item frame. Well, as you know, one of my goals is to catch 6 new Pokemon and level them up all to 100. So let's go to a new biome here and try and catch our first Pokemon of the episode. Oh, we have found this Greedent right here. Let's see if we can catch this. I have plenty of acorns back at the house for this squirrel. We ended up catching it. We called it Greep. Next, we found this little Litleo out in the savannah. We threw out our Ultra Ball with our Pukey, and we caught it. We had to nickname Buddy Liddy. Found this Pokeball with a rare candy in it, so you know what? We had to level up Liddy with it. Some more exploring was done, and I found another Pokemon, this time a Corvisquire. I had to catch that buddy, and we nicknamed it Corvi, the bird. I came across an abandoned haunted building here in the ocean. I just had to go inside of it and catch myself a Haunter since I haven't gotten any of these yet. Once we caught him with our Ultra Ball, we had to nickname him Boo. Don't get too scared. Then we went out to a mesa biome, and I luckily found an Aaron, which is an awesome Pokemon. I caught that right away, and I nicknamed it Ronnie. And finally, the last Pokemon we found was this Alamola in the ocean. We had to catch that right away. I mean, how can you not love a heart-shaped Pokemon? Had to catch that, and I nicknamed her Momo, which is actually one of these server owners' names as well. And here we have the 6 Pokemon I'm going to be trying to make it to the end with on this journey. Next, we are going to try and complete a medium Poke Hunt. This is going to be very hard on Nuzlocke, of course, because I can only catch the first Pokemon I see in each biome. So, of course, every time I'm finding these Stuffles left and right, I seriously never wanted to see a Stuffle again, in which I eventually ended up failing the Poke Hunt. Next, I thought it was time to get myself some brand new armor. We need to craft some sapphire armor here, and Team Aqua is where it's at. I mean, sapphire is way better than ruby, am I right? Next, I found out there's actually Pokemon cards on the server, so I wanted to get myself everything I needed to collect some Pokemon cards here on Pixelmon. Then I figured out how I needed to get myself a booster pack, and as you can see here, if you get all these different essence types for each Pokemon, I can get myself a booster pack. So once I get 50 of each essence, I can get this random booster pack. And to get the essence, obviously, we are going to have to defeat Pokemon. So I went out exploring and found this trainer here, level 14, so we took him on, and we took out pretty much all his Pokemon with ease here, except our Liddy. Are you kidding me? I lost Liddy already? Oh my gosh, why did I think a Liddy would take down an ice Pokemon? That was not a good idea. We lost our Pokemon, but I eventually ended up winning this battle with the rest of my Pokemon. I didn't lose anymore, so we're back here at my graveyard. I created a little chest to put a blaze powder in for our buddy Liddy, and there is his grave right there. Rip, Liddy. You will eternally burn on in the passions of our hearts. Back out to exploring to catch a replacement Pokemon. I found this little portal here to another world. We're gonna find some good Pokemon here is what I hope for. We found this really weird, like, end fortress thing in this biome next to a Clefairy, which I actually just caught there. We needed ourselves one of those. Named it Thief. And I walked into this purple area. Okay, this is just the coolest looking area ever. I mean, purple is my favorite color. I had to show you. Then I went back into this end fortress, and I actually found where they keep a dragon head inside of this world. So, you know, I had to grab that dragon head, put it on my head. I eventually found a Slugma, which I just absolutely wanted to catch because we just had lost our fire Pokemon. Now we have another one nicknamed Sluggish. And the final Pokemon I caught in this biome before I escaped was this Mankey. We have reached 125 Pokemon caught. Day 113 through 115 is time to start training our Pokemon up a bit here. And our first Pokemon to evolve was our Corvi. They have evolved into a Corviknight. Next, we have our buddy Ronnie. He is evolving into his next form. Check him out right there. He's doing a little Fortnite default dance. Then we have our buddy Sluggish evolving. Check him out now. He's got a shell. And Ronnie wanted to evolve once again into his final form, Aggron. Check him out right there. Absolutely epic. We got all of our Pokemon to at least level 50. Day 116, it's time to redeem some of these voting keys I got for voting on the server. You can get some really awesome stuff like a Master Ball and these awesome new running boots. Once I got back to my house, I decided it would be a good idea to take pictures of all of my Pokemon just in case any of them go down. I'll be able to put their picture on their gravestone. Then whilst flying around my area, I actually found the creator of Angel Island. I had to tell Dumb and Dumber he did a great job on Angel Island. I also asked him to show me what Pokemon he has. He has a Talonflame, a Charizard level 100. Scratch that, make that a Mega Charizard level 100. That is just epic. A Sylveon level 100. And finally, a Pikachu level 100. Well, it's back out to trying to get ourselves our first booster pack of Pokemon. I'm going to these gym areas to try and get all of the essence I need. It took a long time, but we eventually got enough essence to get our very first booster pack. So I bought it, and it's time to open it. Our first card is a Dark Vileplume, followed by a Slowpoke, a Dark Magneton, Charmander, Grass Energy to a Dark Primeape, a Challenge card, a Water Energy, a Rattata, and finally a Dark Blastoise. What a final card to pull. Let's put those cards away in my card binder. I really want to complete a medium tier hunt as that is my goal. This time I need to find a female Poliwhirl that is ordinary, enormous, or runt in size. Well, unfortunately for me, I found a Poliwag. That's not going to be enough for me. I found this boss Wooper, which will be the first boss we fight in this episode here. He got me very low, down to 7 HP. I was actually worried we had to pull Sluggish out of there, get Momo in the building to try and take out this Wooper, and I almost went down in the process, but we got our buddy Boo out there, and we took out the Wooper, winning our first boss battle. I found this cute little Pokemon called Carablast. I had to catch that right away because I think it actually has a trade evolution. Let's go ahead and check that thing out. We're gonna nickname it Car. So I ask in the chat if anyone has a Shelmet that could help me complete a trade evolution. We have a senior mod on the server who is willing to help me out. They teleported over here, got the trade machine going. We put in our Pokemon here and we got the trade going, and we have a double evolution. 2 Pokemon are evolving at once. I'm evolving his Shelmet. He is evolving my car. We have Excelgor and Car both there. That is just amazing. Let's trade them back as this is allowed, obviously, in Nuzlocke, the trade evolutions. And we have our Car fully evolved. Check him out. He looks amazing. So now it's time to train our buddy up to level 50 at least. And as you can see, all of our Pokemon are at least level 60 now. Now it's time to catch some more Pokemon here. We're at 143 Pokemon caught. We're out to the savannah. We're catching a bunch of Pokemon, exploring this world. But what is this? I found a random fire sort of gym inside. We have a greeter. I'll definitely have to beat this gym at a later date. But for now, it's back to catching more Pokemon, and that is what I need to do to reach 200 Pokemon caught. We need to explore and get them caught. Our final one was that Kakuna to reach 150 caught for now. When I got back to my house, I found this random ice cream cone on top of my Liddy's grave. And for some reason, it's a part of the Slurpuff hunt. I have never heard of this, but you know what? Went to spawn to see if we could find any other clues for this Slurpuff hunt. I even asked this guy who knows about food. He knew nothing about ice cream. Since I was at spawn already, I decided to try out their parkour that is here, and I did a pretty good job. You know, I got pretty far on this easy parkour until I got to this last jump, and you know what? I just could not make this jump. You don't want to hear how loud I yelled right there, but hey, you know what? We're out of there. No more parkour. We're on to the daily riser. You ever heard of dropper? Well, it's the exact opposite. You're not dropping, you're rising up to the top without touching the walls here. I had to do some of those to pass some time and have some fun. It's not all about Pixelmon. Went on to shoot too. This thing is so satisfying to watch, is it not? Just look how smooth my movement is here. This is totally not easy at all. Like, it's the most difficult thing you'll ever see, right? And finally, on to shoot number 4. This is just a really fun little mini game here on the server. And again, we completed that. Now it's time to get back to another medium hunt. This time we need a Baniri, which has a 40 rarity and can spawn anytime in a taiga biome. We found ourselves a Baniri, and as I threw the Pokeball, I found out that it was a male. I actually needed a female, unfortunately, so that's gonna do me no good. Whilst looking for that, an Anubis textured Hoot Hoot spawned nearby me, but unfortunately, I could never find this Hoot Hoot. As long as I looked, I really wanted to see what a custom textured Pixelmon would look like, but I guess we will not find out for now. I was unable to find it. Somehow I could find this Wobbuffet, which is way more rare than a Baniri, and that makes total sense, right? We found another Baniri hiding its little ears in the snow here, but unfortunately it was a male once again. And I just ended up failing the Poke hunt after that. I gave up. Now it's time to start training our Pokemon once again. We don't have any time. It's time to get to level 100 on these Pokemon. Our first level 100 was our buddy Momo. You love to see it. I took out this boss Pokemon too that gave me a nice rare candy. So you know what? I figured I'd use some of my rare candies from the last episode to go ahead and train the rest of my Pokemon up to level 100. And there we go. We have all of our Pokemon to level 100. That is a challenge complete off of our list. Love to see it. With level 100 Pokemon in hand, I am confident enough to take on a gym. The first one we would like to try is the Grass Leader. I got my 3 Pokemon ready here. I got some Fire Pokemon. He's going to use an Earthquake with his Venusaur against my Sluggish. I had to switch it out to a Corvi to try and use some different attacks here. Since Flying is super effective on grass, we had to keep using it until we took out his Venusaur. Next, he sent out a Superior who's actually doing some damage to me, but it wasn't enough. I finally took him out before he could heal back up. He put out his final Pokemon, the Totara, and I am quite low at this point. I'm using max potions to heal myself back up. But Corvi, man, the one-man army pretty much takes out the entire grass gym by himself. And we have earned ourselves the grass badge. Some more gyms to go on our journey. We are here at the Fairy Leader. We have our boy Ronnie with the super effective attacks on the Gardevoir, but I also get put down to 1 HP. Lucky for me, I was able to hold on, use a max potion, and keep using my iron attacks, which are super effective against fairy Pokemon. We pulled Ronnie out of the battle to put in Car, but Car gets one hit by Mawile. I cannot believe we just lost Car after all we've been through to get him. So I had to send out our buddy Veneto from the first 100 days, and what do you know? He gets one hit too. We have lost 2 Pokemon forever in this battle. I am not losing Ronnie as well. We put him back out there. Got him healed all back up, and we managed to defeat the Fairy Leader, but at what cost? We lost 2 of our level 100 Pokemon, Venito and Car. We had to build them some graves here. We got Venito's grave. We put the fairy memory in there. And Car, we put in our 2 iron swords. Rest in peace, Car, as well. You hate to see that. And here is all of my graves in the yard here. It's growing too much. Well, it's time to defeat another leader. We have the steel leader this time. Luckily for me, I still have some good Pokemon to take on his. We have our 1-2 pinch in a Magnezone. We're going to use our Earthquake to take it out in 1 hit. He's going to send out the Bronzong Halo Pokemon. We're going to use our Earthquakes to take him out in 2 hits. I'm at yellow HP here. He has his Aegislash here. I'm going to heal myself up with a Max Potion. He gets me low again, so I have to use yet another Max Potion. I use the Earthquake to take him out in 1 hit. The 1-2 pinch was an absolute beast against his Pokemon there. We have a Steel Badge now. Now that we've beaten 3 gyms, I think it's time that we finish this medium hunt once and for all. We need to catch a Ducklet that is female gender, runt, ordinary, or huge. So I'm out to a swamp biome to try and find one of these duckies. We're not finding them right away. We have to keep going to several different biomes. And finally, we found this Ducklet after a long time of searching. It was a female as well, so we went ahead and caught that. And please tell me it has everything we need. It's a runt. Perfect. That is everything we need to complete the medium hunt. Another challenge completed for us. To celebrate, I wanted to rip another booster pack of Pokemon. We had to get back out there and build up some more essence to rip another pack of Pokemon cards. And the Sandile was pretty OP as well. But once we beat him, we were able to open this pack here. And what will we get in this pack this time? Hopefully some better stuff. It's a base set booster pack this time. We got a Charmeleon, a Weedle, Energy Retrieval, Machop, Fighting Energy, Raticates, Electrode, Sandshrew, Water Energy, and finally a Drowsy. A decent pack there. Not as good as the last one, though. Day 171, it is back out to catch some more Pokemon. We're at 162. We need to get up to 200, so let's do a bunch of catching over the next 10 days here. We want to get to 200. I found this level 19 Starvia, who, yes, you're seeing it right. They're destroying my Pokemon with these Endeavor attacks, which actually lower my HP to whatever HP they have. Almost lost my Pokemon in the process, but we ended up catching that Pokemon. Whilst catching, we found there was a flash hunt on the server for a Quillfish that wins a mystery key, so I figured I'd give that a shot as well. A Quillfish is super rare in the deep ocean with only a 1% chance of finding it. And you wouldn't believe that 1% chance came true. I somehow found a Quillfish that was female. I thought it was everything we needed here. We threw the Ultra Ball, we caught the thing, and we tried to turn it in, but we found out that it is giant and it needs to be enormous, small, or runt. Back out to exploring, I found this random Mew pixel art out in the wild. I thought that was going to give me some good luck to find some Pokemon, and we found this little Love Disc here, who I actually wanted to put in my party. Love Disc is one of my favorite Pokemon. I mean, it's a heart-shaped Pokemon. How can you not love it? It's going to go great with my Momo as well, but that is my 200th Pokemon caught. Let's go. Another challenge completed. To celebrate another goal complete, somebody in the chat asked if anyone is interested to battle a level 19 Magikarp. And you know what? I am interested in battling your level 19 Magikarp with my level 19 Love Disc. So I challenged him to a battle, and he was actually a viewer of mine, which was awesome. We had a little back and forth battle. My Love Disc was doing some damage, and after he was quite low, he used a Hyper Potion to get back up, but it was not enough. My Love Disc's attacks were too much for a Magikarp that can pretty much only tackle. I almost forgot to nickname our Love Disc. We nicknamed it You Love to See It. I went back home to grab my Your Honor because there was somebody who left a comment in my last 100 days video telling me to use a Dust Stone on it. And I grabbed a Dust Stone and I right-clicked it, and what do you know? We got our Doublade turning into an Aegislash. You love to see that, right, Love Disc? It's time to beat yet another gym. We have 2 more to beat in this video. We have the Flying Gym who throws out a Landorus. First, we have our buddy Momo. Gonna hit it with a Hydro Pump. It's super effective. We get him pretty low. We're gonna use a Max Potion on Momo to make sure we take out Landorus. Looks like my attack took him out. He's gonna send a Charizard out in his place, who does some pretty good damage to me, but let's see if we can hit a Hydro Pump. No, we can't. We have just lost Momo in a battle. No! I'm losing so many Pokemon in this video. We cannot lose this battle now. We sent out our Sluggish, who has a super effective attack against Charizard. Took it out in 1 hit. He throws out a Celesteela, who is just an absolutely massive Pokemon. He gets my Sluggish low. I'm not losing him either. either. I throw out Boo because I thought he wouldn't be able to attack him. I was wrong there. He got me to 16 HP in one hit. So I use this Destiny Bond attack, which makes it so that if he kills me, then he goes down with me. And what do you know? He took me down, which means I take him down too. We have won the battle. Unfortunately, we had to sacrifice our buddy Boo, and we did lose Momo as well. But dang, we completed another gym. We have one more to complete. But let's get back home and make some graves for our buddy Momo. We'll put the sweetheart in there for our buddy. And for Boo, we'll put in the dark memory. And we have a picture of both of them on the grave. Finally, we're heading to the fighting gym. This is a really good gym for me because, well, Corvi is just a one-man army against these guys as well. Flying moves are very effective against fighting Pokemon, and I had to send out Sluggish too to do some damage against his grass one. His final Pokemon, Como-O, took out my Woo. No, not Woo. I can't believe we lost yet another Pokemon in this battle, and that has to be one of the last Pokemon we're losing. Let's get Corvi back out here, but Corvi is asleep. He's taking too much damage, and it's too late. I had to use the Brave Bird attack. He woke up, took out Como-O in one hit. That was my last chance before I went down there. I probably would have lost that battle. So unfortunately, we had to sacrifice our buddy Corvi to get another gym badge. It is so sad, but we have got our final badge. We have defeated 5 gyms. You can mark that off of our objective list. Let's go and make our grave for our buddy Corvi. We'll put a genius feather in there for him because he's a genius. And for our buddy Woo, we'll add a little note that says Woo on our wood mail. And there we go, our 2 graves for our fallen Pokemon. Look at all our fallen Pokemon. You hate to see that. Well, we only have a few goals left in my series here, and one of those is to catch a legendary or shiny Pokemon. So I set out on a long journey to explore the world to try and catch one of these 2 things. I even noticed somebody in the chat caught a shiny Deerling. I thought that was going to give me the luck I needed to catch maybe a legendary, since the last one hasn't spawned for 3.5 hours, which is usually when they spawn. Check out this random Magikarp base, by the way. Back to exploring out in the world. We're gonna find a Pokemon eventually. I explored the depths of pretty much every biome I came across until I got off in this desert biome. I found this little Master Ball loot, which had a little Rocky helmet in it. Pretty cool little loot there. I got back on my 1-2 pinch. I flew forward just a little bit, and what do you know? Unbelievable. A shiny Gibble was sitting right in front of that Master Ball loot. I am so excited that we have finally found a shiny Pokemon. We had to catch it. We have a shiny Pokemon. We have completed another objective. We nicknamed our buddy Gibby because where's Gibby? And there you go. You can take a look at him in his shiny glory. Now it's time to train our buddy Gibby up. We want to get him evolved before this video is over, obviously. So let's get that first evolution out of the way and take a look at him now. He is looking so epic as a Gabite, but he has one more evolution to go. We are not quite done yet. Back to training against these Blissies. And we get our final evolution here. Take a look at Gibby now. He looks epic and kind of like a shark, if I'm honest. I can actually fly on top of him as well. Let's fly away with Gibby. And finally, on day 200, we are back here at my house. It's time to take a look at all of these badges we got. This mine badge was from the first 100 days, but these 5 badges were from these 200 days. And man, we lost a lot of Pokemon in the process, but it was definitely worth it getting all of these epic badges. Let's run outside one final time for these 200 days and check out our graveyard and admire all of our fallen Pokemon. And here we go. These are the final Pokemon that made it to me on the end of the 200 days. We appreciate all of them for their service in our battle, and we still haven't completed all of our goals, so we still need to catch that legendary Pokemon. We're gonna make some more goals for the next 100 days. We got 300 days in Pixelmon coming up. So if you are excited for that and you do want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. You want 300 days, and leave a like on the video. This video took a long time to make. I really appreciate everyone who stayed tuned until this point. It really means a lot to have your support, and I hope to see you here on play.pokesaga.org, the Galaxy Realm, and we will see you all for 300 days. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.